The next one we want to talk about is the text ribbon group. Let's just create a new worksheet and talk about this. So we want to learn about this text ribbon group. It has about 5 button commands in it. Of course, a lot of us will know text box, what it does. You just click it and drag, and it introduces a box that you can type text. That's exactly what it does. This is a text box, right? That's how to insert. Remember, we are in insert. We are bringing things into our spreadsheet. We go back. The next one is header and footer. Header and footer is what we normally use for documents, especially maybe like a textbook or official documents and so on. Have you seen a textbook that has maybe the title of the textbook on every page of that textbook? Maybe the name of the author and so on. Have you seen a book like that? Or a document like that? Even newspapers. Yeah. If those same texts or icons or logos are at the top part of the document, they are called headers. So when you introduce it, when you insert any header into your spreadsheet or Microsoft Word document, those headers will appear on all the pages. In the same vein, we also have footer. See, this button has header and footer. The footer, once you are using the bottom part of your document, it is called footer, right? So you can decide to use the header or the footer in your document to brand your document or to write something that will appear on all the pages of that document. It could be a shape, it could be a picture, it could be a text, it could be anything, it could be a signature, right? So clicking this will drop us into this place, right? You can see header. I can type something here. This is Excel training. That is on my header. And you can see that the header footer context ribbon bar right here. If I click here, go to footer, you will see that it will have the same thing. It takes the cursor to the end of that page. We are having only one page here, right? So I can just type, this is my footer. Okay. So now I am back. I just click outside, right? So look at this page. I have here, this is my header, or this is Excel training. And then I go down to the bottom of the page. I say, this is my footer. This is another page. It still has the same thing. If you type here, this is for left, center, and right. The same thing is applicable to this bottom part. You come here, this is the bottom, the footer. So this is left, this is center, and this is right. So I can decide to bring what I just typed here. Let me cut it, Control X, and then Control V. I paste it there. When I scroll to a different page, right, all the pages in this spreadsheet will carry this as the header and also carry this as the footer. Even if the pages are up to 300, All of them will carry the same header and footer with them. So I can decide to insert page number here by clicking page number, right? So this is how it shows, page 1. Let me type something here. You can see page 2. But when there was nothing, it just showed hashtag there. You see it? This represents number. So, but when you Excel senses that you've added data here, this has made this page officially the second page of this spreadsheet. So that's why I brought it in. So whatever you want to insert here, say my signature, so on. Then you come back. Remember what we did here. Remember, we said this is normal. See it? This very one. And then this one. So those are displays, different displays, page displays. I hope we understand. So, but when you come to normal view like this, normal display like this, you will not see those headers. But if I try to print this document, all those headers are there. You can see it here. They don't show up in normal Excel worksheet like this, except you change it to this page layout. Right? That is when you can see it. If I take it, bring it back to normal, you will not see it. So that's about header and footer right here. Even though you can do more things, because once you are in your header and footer, right, a context menu shows up here where you can use and do a lot of things, other things, right? If you want the first page to be different, you just check this, meaning that what you have here will not be on your first page because you want that first page to be different. If you want different odd pages and even pages, that means if I type, for example, if it was a textbook and I type the name of the book on all the odd pages, I can now decide to type the name of the author on all the even pages, right? So that's when this very option comes in, different odd and even pages. That's when it comes on. This one will make the very first page entirely different from others. Okay, so that's that. So in this header and footer, you can insert a lot of things: page number of pages, and so on. Current date, you can, if you put your cursor, let me come to the top just to show you that you can do other things right here using this header and footer. Okay, you can insert current date there. Just click, it comes in. You can give space and insert number of pages. Maybe comma and give this. I can insert the file name. I can also insert the sheet name, right? So just bring it in. Right here in this header and footer, you can insert your picture. All right. Say maybe from, let me say from internet, that's from Bing image, Sage. I type maybe ball. Okay. So it has come in. You can bring in Apple or any image at all. Let me take this one and insert. Right? You say it shows picture. Now let us go back to a normal page. See what it has done. So that is how to bring in those things into your document. And this will be appearing on all the pages of your document. Hopefully that is understood.
Yes, sir.
Back to insert.
Yes, sir. I did not hear that thing clearly. Can you just demonstrate it again? That's the place.
Okay. Remember, we are still in insert menu and we are talking about the text ribbon group. Right? We are here in this header and footer. So remember that insert means bring something in. Right? So I click my header and footer. How I brought in this picture that is here is from this header and footer ribbon tab, context menu ribbon tab. This is where I got the picture. I clicked here and it shows me option. Am I bringing this picture from my computer? No, I'm not bringing from my computer. I want to bring it from the internet. If you have any pictures on your OneDrive that you want to use, you can bring it in from here. So for example, if I click here, or maybe click and search, say, I mentioned ball before. It will just search the internet. You must be connected to the internet anyways, right? And it has found balls, different types of balls. So are you looking for volleyball? Are you looking for tennis ball or normal football? Whichever one, click and insert.
Is it not possible to reduce the picture?
Yes, that's what I want to do right now. Let me insert this one. So it still inserts it inserts it in the background. Oh, see picture format here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look at picture format here. So this is what you use to work on the pictures. Say, if I want the width to be, say, 3 inches, or maybe 1 inch. You can see the guy here. And this is how it will appear on all the pages. Right? If we have different pages in this document, look at it. So assuming this was your signature, you can insert your signature on all the pages of this spreadsheet. All right. So the same way we brought in this picture, you can bring in your own signature. Maybe you saved it somewhere, right? You saved it somewhere in your computer. Like from computer, you can navigate to where you have that signature and then click and insert it. I hope that is understood. So whatever, once that picture, this picture format, once you are on this, in this picture, for example, if I come here, this one will not highlight. So if I'm here right now, you can see that it is highlighted. From here, you can manipulate that your picture, the size and whatever you want to do. You can see this is for size, this is for picture, and this is for alternative text. This alternative text is used for accessibility, right? So that, assuming this was your website, those who have eye problem or who are disabled in terms of their sight, right? Alternative text is used by such people to read exactly what is there, because you will be the one to describe the picture, what the picture is all about, right? So it's a very accessibility is very, very important, especially abroad. Because if you do anything without considering everybody, like the disabled people, you can be sued, especially if you are designing a website and other documents that everybody is supposed to have access to. I hope that is understood. So everything here, you can use it to work on your header and footer. Everything here. Anything you do and it brings out a context ribbon bar, right? If you look at those command buttons, you will see that there are a lot of things you can do with that very thing, just as we are seeing it here. Of course, you've seen a lot of context ribbon bars since we started this training. So watch, if you are on a table, it will come up as a table. As if your cursor, like now, if my cursor is outside, you won't see anything here. But the moment I put out my cursor here, table design comes up. So you use these commands and these styles to work on this table. If I want to change my style, I can change it. Okay, so that being said, let's see what we can quickly do for the remaining one. We have to finish this insert menu today. The next one is still to bring in word art, right? We are not in a design class, but just know that any one of them you click will come in like this, and you can type whatever you want to type. That's how it works. The next one is signature. This will require you to have an e-signed signature. It is a subscription kind of functionality, right? Adobe has it. And right here, if I have signature, it can come in here, right? So most times now, documents are being signed electronically, okay? You don't need to print and sign and scan again and so on. Do you understand? So here, if I have a license, I will be able to sign a document electronically. If it was like an agreement, I can use this to sign it electronically, right? And it will be valid. So if I place my cursor there, you will see what it will tell me. Okay, look at the context, what it says. It says insert a signature line that specifies the individuals who must sign. And inserting a digital signature, right, requires that you obtain a digital ID, such as one from the certified Microsoft partner. So it is being paid for. So just know that you can sign your document electronically or digitally. Now the next one here is, next one in this text ribbon group, the last one is object. You can recall when we talked about objects before now, I told you that you can insert objects. A picture is an object, a shape is an object, and so on. So like now, if I want to insert any object, right, I can be in Excel and go to maybe my paintbrush and bring in something there. I can be in Excel and open this, like this paintbrush, I can open it, right? I open it. You see, this is another application entirely. but I am opening this application from Excel. The reason is that I want to insert whatever I am doing here into Excel. So if I pick a color now and just draw something here, all right? Just a random stuff. When I close and exit from this place, this thing that I just drew will come into my Excel document as an object. So this is an object, okay? Anytime I want to do any other thing or maybe edit this, I can double click it. It takes me back to the source of this very drawing or scribbling here. So I can come and add my any other one, right? And once I exit, I have edited it, it comes directly into my Excel. I hope that is understood. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. So the last but not the least ribbon group we are going to talk about is symbols. Symbols, right? In this symbol, we have equation there. For those guys that came from engineering and sciences, maybe mathematics and so on, you know that chemistry, they also did a little mathematics and so on, but they're still doing calculation. Whether you are from accounting, you do. I'm talking, see equation here, right? This is the binomial theorem equation. So if I just click here, it will just bring it into my Excel. Look at it here. Right? I can enlarge it. Okay. Let me say 16. Something like this. So that's how to bring in equation into your spreadsheet. There are many, right? If you scroll down, you can get different equations right here that are already made for you, right? So that's that for this one. The next one is symbol. So when you click, it brings out this dialog box. You can see there are a lot of symbols here. If you click here, you will see their names, different names, right, of a set of symbols. You can pick any of the names. If you know exactly where your symbol is, you can pick the name. But right now, this is the normal one where we have all these symbols here. So anyone you want to insert, right? Say maybe this one. You can now click your insert and click close. It will come in. You can use your font to make it bigger, font size to make it bigger. So any of the symbols you actually need to bring into your spreadsheet, you can bring it in. Any symbol that you cannot find on the keyboard, you can bring it in. If you want to bring in pound, yen, omega, euro, and so on. Plus or equal to, not equal to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, this division, and so on. Infinity sign and this mu. So you can bring any of them into your spreadsheet. Just click and insert. The good thing is that you can insert as plenty as you want before you can click close. Right? If the symbol you are looking for is not here, you have the liberty to come here If you know where it is, just scroll down, find it, and insert it, right? You can see different types of symbols here. You come here, you see different ones. Any one you select. Okay, so make use of it in case what you want to type is not on the keyboard. This is where you find them and insert them. When you insert, you click close. Then just as you increase the size of normal font, you can do same to it. You can change your color and so on, right? So that's the last ribbon group in insert menu. Remember, your insert is where you bring in your charts, your symbols, your equation, your slicers, your links, your pivot table, your maps. Just bring them in. That's what that ribbon app does. Bring in a lot of things. All these things that are here, you can bring them in to your Excel sheet, spreadsheet. So for me, then we draw the curtain here. So once again, thank you. Bye for now.